Good morning, Ms. Thomas. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. So, wow, you're pursuing a master's in Steelpan performance.
Yes, I am.
Some people probably didn't even know there was a master's for Steelpan performance. Tell me about that program.
So the program, well, as you said, is a master's in Steelpan performance, and well, it gives you the opportunity to further your education where the Steelpan is concerned. You'd be immersed in a different environment with different Steelpan musicians from all over the world, and just like a big cultural experience.
Right, right. Tell me about your love for the Steelpan. Let's find out more about you, Sachelle. Who are you?
Well, how did I get into the Steelpan? My mother actually started us off with the Steelpan when we were really, really young.
Right.
And I did not like it at all, believe it or not. I didn't really like it. And I think it was because while other, like my friends, we would have been in primary school and stuff at the time, while they had the opportunity to play every day, well, not every day, most days after school, I'd have to go to do pan lessons instead of going home like everybody else to watch TV.
Right.
But how did I fall in love with it? I think it's just like immersing myself and having a big love for anything cultural and having that sense of national pride. I think that's what really, set it off for me. That's what really set off the love for it. And it was one of the things that I was really, really good at. And sometimes people would say, if you find something you're really good at and you could make it into a career, then it will just be fun for you. I think that's what happened.
And tell me about that career. Now, when you get this master's, what do you plan to do with it? Or where do you plan to go from there?
Okay, so after I get the master's, I need to dial it back a little bit and continue saving again because I eventually want to get my doctorate in Steelpan performance. So this is a stepping stone today, but I also really love performing. So I love to perform pan music, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, but all over the world, kind of like a cultural ambassador. And I would also love to teach. Teaching is one of my hobbies and is a very big passion of mine. I really love passing on knowledge to the youth. And one very big goal of mine is to establish a scholarship program for students like myself who may also want to do their masters in Steelpan performance. And then to establish a program like it here in Trinidad and Tobago, because the main reason for me leaving is because we don't have a program here. So when I come back, one of the goals is to establish a program like it here.
And, that leads perfectly into my next question because, studying the Steelpan abroad, do you feel as a Trinbagonian that you need to fight for our ownership, our legitimate ownership of that instrument? Because other countries take that Steelpan and they have programs and they have performances and, sometimes at times they might even do it a little better than us. Do you feel like you have to fight to say, this is ours,
No, actually, I don't feel like that, at least not anymore. I feel as though outside of Trinidad and Tobago, a lot of people really do give the pan the recognition that it deserves, probably more than us here at home. So I don't feel as though we have to fight to say, this is ours and try to take ownership of it. People know that it's ours and they love immersing themselves in our culture.
Right. Okay. So how far along are you on the program? How long do you have again? How much courses? How much time?
I haven't started as yet. I got the acceptance last year, but again, because of the cost of tuition, I've had to defer for a year. So I'll actually be starting this September.
Right. And that cost, ballpark figure?
So in TT dollars for 1 year, it's like if we round it up, it's $515,000 for 1 year, and it's a 2-year program.
Wow, so that's about $1 million to do the.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not really that is really a lot of money. So let's tell us how we can help you and understand that you have a fundraising event coming up. Tell us about the event.
Okay, so the event that I have coming up is called Sach and Steel the Orbit. It's a Steelpan concert, but I'll also be having a lot of guest performers with me. And I know sometimes if you say concert, people might think it's just to sit down, come, clap and, something really, basic. But it's a cooler event. You could bring your outside things and, just have a good time. We no longer have like, safe zones, a lot less restrictions. So in addition to coming to Lime, you're also going to be getting some really good live music.
Where are you having this?
I'm having it at the Trinidad All-Stars Panyard, and it's on the 14th of May.
So the 14th of May, $200. Tell us about some of the other artists that you'll have, some of the other performers.
So some of the confirmed performers are Emmanuel Joseph. He's a Steelpan musician. I really make him a solo. The other guests, because I haven't announced them as yet.
Okay, that's fine. But how long will the concert be? About a couple hours, 2-3 hours?
Yeah, it's gonna be around 2 hours.
Around 2 hours, and well, where can we get tickets?
You can contact me for tickets, and I would have like various distribution points. So wherever is convenient to you, I'll meet you up and I'll give you the tickets.
All right, and we can contact you on what numbers? Is it Instagram? Can we also contact you? Social media, text message? How do we get in contact with you?
So you can send me a WhatsApp or you can call. My number is 492-8666. That's the call or to send a WhatsApp message. You can also contact me on social media. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. You could just type in my name, Sachelle Thomas. You can also check out my YouTube channel. If you're learning to play pan as well, there are lots of tutorials that may help you there for free. And you can also send me an email.
All right, so the Orbit, Saturday, 14th of May, Duke Street, right?
Yes.
All Stars Panyard?
Yes.
Right, we're looking forward to it. Just $200, and let's make an investment in Sachelle here. I mean, she's talking about, getting that knowledge to come back and start a program here. Who knows how many could benefit from that going forward. So thank you very much, Sachelle.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, no problem at all. We always like to invest in these things. Of course, she's going on to do great things. Wow, 1 million CT. That's a lot. Hopefully that she gets there and she establishes that program here, and we can have it way much more affordable. All right. So I think that's going to bring us to the end of the first hour of the morning brew. We have your news at 7.